Hello and welcome to Elder Scrolls Online. Today we are in Southern Elsewhere and we're going to do the Forsaken Citadel delve. And the quest, I believe, starts with this lady right here.
Oh, sorry. I barely saw you there. Can I help you? Wait, where are my manners? Katina Garana, daughter to Consul Ornaria. Former consul, I should say. She passed recently. I'm rambling. Sorry. My head, it's just... I haven't been sleeping well.
You are clearly exhausted. Is everything alright?
Honestly, no. Far from it. I find myself plagued by unsettling dreams. Every night since my mother died, my mind returns to this place. I see a man scribbling a letter. I hold my mother's necklace out to him. His eyes turn to me. Then I wake.
This place looks dangerous. Do you plan to go inside?
I don't know. I just can't shake the feeling that my mother has unfinished business in the Citadel. Something to do with her necklace and that man. Perhaps you could take the necklace inside for me? It's the key to this mystery. I know it.
Fair enough. Give me the necklace and I'll sort out this mystery.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your assistance. A woman in my position can't afford to fall asleep at state dinners. And my mother, she should be resting peacefully in Aetherius, not calling out for help from beyond the grave.
What do you know of this place?
It's an Imperial war college called the Topal Legionary Academy. Or it was, at any rate. Now the locals call it the Forsaken Citadel. Some of the Empire's greatest tacticians studied and taught here, my mother among them.
What happened to it?
The flu. The Nahatan flu held this region in a vice grip for years, killing Khajiit by the thousands. According to my mother, the Commandant locked the academy gates and refused to let anyone in or out. But walls keep out soldiers, not plagues.
So the Legionnaires succumbed to the flu?
Truthfully, no one knows. The gates never reopened, and Mother refused to speak about it. I can tell you this, though. Someone or something still patrols those halls. People say you can hear groans and howls at all hours. The undead, I fear.
Tell me more about these dreams. Are they always the same?
I can never recall the beginnings, but they always end the same. I'm standing outside the Citadel, just as we are now. Suddenly, I'm inside. I walk down a dank hallway that opens into a larger chamber. Then, I spot him at his writing desk. The man.
Can you describe him?
Wary, troubled, certainly, consumed by some secret resentment. I approach to get a better look at him. His hand drifts to a stop. Without even thinking about it, I hold out my mother's necklace, urging him to take it, I suppose.
But he doesn't?
No. His eyes flick upward to look at me. Tired, reddening eyes. Much like mine, in fact. We stare at each other for a moment. Then I wake in a cold sweat. I know it sounds simple, but there's an anguish there I can't even begin to describe.
You mentioned a state dinner before. Are you a diplomat of some kind?
I am. Following in my mother's footsteps, I suppose. Or trying, at any rate. As I said before, she served as a consul before she passed, tending to the concerns of Imperial citizens and breaking bread with the Khajiiti counselors in Senchal.
If your mother was a diplomat, why would she draw you to a military academy?
She began her career as a legionary, believe it or not. She even taught here for a time. I suppose she just softened with age. Honestly, my mother rarely spoke of the time she spent here. I always got the sense she preferred to leave it in the past.
Did she ever say anything about the necklace, about its significance?
Only at the end. She drifted in and out during her final days. In one of her last lucid moments, she placed the necklace in my hand and whispered, "Forgive." I thought she was asking for my forgiveness. Now I'm not so sure.
All right. Well, there we go. We got a mystery on our hands. How on earth do we get into this thing? I don't think there's a way. guess there is a way. Oh, these stupid things. I hate these hack wings. Most foul creatures in this game. How does it have 31,000 hit points? No one knows.
Bet they weren't expecting that.
Well, we got a chest for our trouble, so nice. There we go. And, yeah.
You've got a talent for finding those.
So, this does not look like the entrance to this place. Where is it? It is down there. Alright, so interesting that does that, but whatever. That's part of the mystery, right? Figuring out how to get down there. There's a torch that tells us anyway. There's the other torch. And there's the rickety bridge. There we go. And Forsaken Citadel Delve. Alright, here we go. I don't know how big these are. They might be normal size. They may be larger. We'll see when we get in here. Taking a little while to load. There we go. Alright, so it's about a moderate sized delve. So let's work our way through here.
I remember these halls. Once proud, now ruined. All because of me. Please, help me make things right. Seek out the library. A letter from my beloved rests upon a writing desk. My atonement begins there.
All right, find a letter in the library. All right, we got some
This is
what
gonna
are
be fun.
Forsaken Guardians. There we go. There, good experience. All right, this looks like a library. Take a look at the map here. All right, so we're in the right direction. Let's kill all these guys just so they don't do something funny. And I think over here. Oh man, every single one of these is a bookshelf. Unsent a letter. So this is relevant to the quest. We'll read it. To the Honorable Commandant Aquila Pilteresius, 16 Sons Dawn, 2nd Era 562. Dear Sir, I regret to inform you that I must delay or otherwise revise the protective ritual we discussed last Tertus. An essential contribution party, the battle mage Honoria Garuinia, deserted last night. Had she left unencumbered, I might have been able to find a mage comparable skill to complete the ritual. Without her, alas, she took the primary reagent with her, leaving us in dire straits indeed. I formally request that a tribunal be convened to discuss this treachery and devise an appropriate punishment for Garenia should she be found. I place my hand upon the diamond and swear to you that I will make every effort to perform the ritual despite this hardship. I would be remiss if I did not reiterate my abomination from before. Certain aspects of the spell teeter on the brink of necromantic practice. Magic that influences or otherwise alters the soul always carries risk. But as we discussed, the threat of the Kanhatan, I can't remember how she said it, infection, by my estimation, poses a far greater threat to the Academy. Students and faculty conducting the ritual without Garana's reagent poses a higher risk of failure, but we must take action, lest the fate of the Centurion Vitellius spread to other occupants of the Academy. May the Eight bless this endeavor and our beloved empire. Your servant, Battle Mage Jono Invel. All right, I butchered some names there.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
All right, Jono.
Have you come to plunder what remains of our academy? It matters little. Whatever indignities you plan to visit upon these halls will pale against the curse I put on them.
Who are you, and did you write this letter?
I am Jano Invel, Imperial Battle Mage and Spellcraft Instructor. And yes, I wrote that letter. What is this about? After 20 years of imprisonment, I won't suffer idle conversation. Speak plainly or leave.
Katina Garana sent me. Her mother, Horana, gave me her necklace. Do you recognize it?
Garana? By the Eight. Yes. I recognize both the name and the locket. That piece of jewelry was to serve as the focus for a soul warding spell. We meant to use it to keep us safe from the flu. But then Honoria left, taking the necklace with her.
You mentioned a curse. Could this locket break it somehow?
I hesitate to hope, but yes. Yes, perhaps it could. After Honoria left with the locket, I attempted to craft new focuses. Totems made of Honoria's treasured objects. All 3 attempts failed. And the result? Well, look around.
How can I help?
That locket should guide you to other totems bound to the same spell. You must destroy those corrupted totems. They bind our souls to the failed warding ritual. Once they're destroyed, return to me with the locket. Then I can mend what's broken.
Tell me about this warding spell.
You will think less of me for having used it. The ritual binds souls, much like a soul gem. Unlike a soul gem, it also binds flesh. So long as the focus of the ritual remains intact, the bodies and souls of those touched by the spell remain as well.
What went wrong?
Spells that affect the soul always carry risk. My love, my partner, Honoria, seemed certain that the locket would serve as a potent focus. I gave it to her, you see. It belonged to my mother, and her mother, and so on.
What's so special about the locket?
It carries emotional potency. The warding ritual relies upon strong bonds, bonds between people. Our fondness for one another and our shared relationship with the locket made it the perfect focus. But then, she left.
So you tried to find another focus?
Yes. A totem of comparable value. I tried to use items precious to her. Things she'd abandoned, but none of the items carried the necklace's weight. The bonds proved too weak. Each time I cast the ritual, the curse grew more severe.
It turned the other legionnaires into undead?
Not immediately. One by one, they fell to the flu. The spell proved too weak to protect their flesh, but too strong to let it pass. Now their souls and corpses remain, tortured.
Why do you think Honoria left?
She had doubts, certainly. We all did. But at a certain point, it seems she lost faith in the ritual completely. I was furious at first. I even called for her to be arrested on charges of desertion. Or would have, had I sent that letter.
Her daughter suffers from vivid dreams of you writing that letter.
No great surprise there. That was the longest, most agonizing night of my life. I never sent the letter, though. I didn't have the heart to.
How do I destroy these totems?
The warding spell makes them nearly impossible to break through conventional means. But the presence of the locket will make the spell unstable. Hold the necklace near the totem, and it should collapse into arcane vapor.
Should?
This is spellcraft, not mathematics. Should is the best a battle mage can offer in terms of assurances.
Alright, so there we go. So, we need to go over here, destroy the totem. We should pick up the sky shard along the way, then we'll go up or down the stairs, whatever that is, and we'll find the boss. And while we're going here, the guy mentioned...
and I let him down. I let them all down. That's why I must make this right. Yano doesn't know why I had to protect the very thing that was more important than even myself. If only I would have told him.
All right. So I guess she had to do something more important. But he's talking about spellcraft, and it is January 22nd, so they haven't done the reveal yet, but speculation right now is that they're going to release spellcrafting into the game soon, so that's kind of interesting. I've seen it referenced in a few of the quests that I've been doing so far, so that's kind of cool. So that could be exciting. Alright, got them down. Oh man, is it downstairs? That isn't fun. Alright, let's go down and get it. There's a dead Khajiit right there. Alright, oh, got some zombies. In the sewers here. Alright, a Forsaken Cadet. Come on. 60k hit points on this guy. Jeez. Why has he got so many? Seems out of place. Alright, some guys there. Okay, let's take a look. Where do we go? I guess we're on this little subplane here, so if we go up, that'll get us to where we need to go anyway, so. What kind of weird spell circle is that? Centered on me. If I move, it takes damage. Weird. Block, and let's get these guys. These people only have 30. I don't know why that zombie had twice the hit points. A little weird. Alright, let's just tag all this junk. Alright, of course Ember's out there like doing her own thing and not playing the game right. There we go. I don't even know where that guy came from. Must be the one that she was messing with. Alright, let's look. Where are we going? We're not going the right way. Need to go around this corner. Alright. This guy's got 60k hit points too. Alright. Starting to get ebony gear going. That's kind of cool. That means we're at a different tier in drops now. Alright, let's look at the map, and right around the corner here. Let's just heavy attack this guy for mana, and we'll go from there. And one more. So, it looks like we need to go up there. There we go, one down, and I can't wait till I get a shield for her. I'm just gonna make her tank in light armor. That's how annoying she is. Alright. Nothing there. I thought I could loot some of that. Hoping to get some, what you call it, motifs, but haven't been lucky. I've gotten like 4 Dark Elf ones so far.
I could still do this with or without Honoria. I just need objects she treasured. She polished this sword once a fortnight. It will work. It has to.
He worked so hard, but he forgot a critical point. The item had to bind us together. The two of us. Gods, I am so sorry, Jeno.
Oh man. She polished that sword every night. There's a joke in there somewhere. Alright. And we need to go down this way and up that staircase. I'm just trying to get some of these books as we go. Because who knows if I'll ever come back here. Oh yeah, let's go this way. And then get these. Yeah, there we go. Oh, didn't think I was gonna block that one, did you? Or that one, huh? Single target that guy. Alright,
We
let's just
did it!
how she takes credit for me doing all the work. Bash him, doesn't matter. 'Cause he's a zombie. Heavy attack, and boom. What do we got in here? Is there anything, there's a desk. Oh, we got a blue recipe. Junk, junk, junk. More junk. And more junk. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the map, see where we're at. Alright, there's one there, and then another one over here where the boss is, so... let's just click this one.
I know you always valued your privacy, Honoria. Maybe this will be enough.
Honoria.
Your worries, your joys, your secret desires. Another legionary fell ill today. It has to be enough.
My diary wasn't enough. If he had just read it, he would have known why I left. For once, Jano, I wish you would have cried.
Oh, man. So, I'm guessing that kid out front is the love child of their little battle magery. You know what I mean? And she left because she was worried she would get killed or something from this flu. Makes sense. Alright. I don't know why they couldn't have a conversation about it though. Seems to be a big problem with people. Lack of conversations. Conversations are the key to success. Go, all of you, and alright, so let's look here. We go up this way, and we're in the Grand Lecture Hall. Oh man, look at this place. It's like shelf galore. Alright, hold on. We gotta eat. Consumable. I guess we'll drink that. Commandant Weston. Alright, let's he is just like bringing out the crew here. Look at this. And he's negating our magic. So he's a sorcerer. Goodbye. Oh, we got purple Senshali Defender's boots.
Well, look at you. Luck follows you, I swear.
Yeah, you're right. I like how she says little funny things like that when we loot stuff or stuff like that. Alright, what are we looking for? Because I'm just going to be messing around with all these no matter what. Alright, it looks like it's above us. Back room is locked. Is it like a shelf kind of thing? You gotta loot a shelf? I mean, what is going on here? Got a lore book, cabinet. Ooh, a blue recipe. Is there another door in here that I'm just like totally missing? Of course there is. There's a whole sideway right over here. Alright, let's get these bookshelves here. We got an alchemy book. I mean, this is the thing, right? Like, I'd be ruining my gameplay if I did not go and actually do what you gotta do, which is loot everything. That's how this game works. Child's toy.
Honoria. Honoria and her damn toys. Did you clutch this as a child? I have to try. Damn you for leaving me, Honoria. Damn you!
I sewed that doll with my own hands. A gift for our child.
Oh,
For
shoot.
Jano's child. He never suspected that I bore his daughter in my womb. Too busy. Always too busy.
Always
The
too
ritual,
busy.
the soul binding. I couldn't risk the life of our child on a spell like that. So I left. Damn my cowardice. I left without saying goodbye. But now, we can make things right.
Wow, that's a sad story. All they had to do was be like, hey. And they could have been like, oh, well, yeah, well, there you go. But, oh, there's some rats up here. That's all they had to do was do a little conversating, and, they wouldn't have had any problems. Like, I don't know, I read a lot of Reddit, and, like, you see things like this all the time. And it's just kind of funny. I don't know why, but people just don't talk to each other. Tapestry scrap? I don't know what that's for, but might be for something. I've noticed a few of these things I've looted are like for a museum or something. So you might have to figure that out. Alright, let's look at the map here. Where are we headed? Go back to the middle. Alright, let's do that. Jeez, that quest is just a sad quest, right? She left because she was scared, and she could have just like talked to the guy, and they could have all just evacuated this whole group of people out of here. But of course, wouldn't be a compelling story if it was logical, right? Alright, let's make our way up into here. Back into the Citadel dungeons. Straight ahead. Wish I could do more damage. I mean, I am doing terrible damage right now. See if I can tag that guy over there. There we go. Lightning, path, sap, essence, or whatever it's called right now. Let's take a look at the map. We need to go around this way. Another one of these zombies with like twice the many hit points as everything else. Alright. Block. And let's just... I'm gonna walk backwards. See if you can make your way to me. Oh, jeez. Dodge. Go over here. Drain essence. Block. And where are we at? Still not there. It is a little bit bigger than a normal delve, that is for sure. I mean, you could spend hours in here probably if you just wanted to kill things. Yeah, we'll go this way. Oh, get stuck on something. Go this way. He's right here, right? No, he's up here. Alright.
Do you have any questions before we try this? Thank the Eight you're back. Did you destroy all 3 totems? I pray you did. I already feel the binding ward loosening. If we dispel the magics on the locket, our souls should find peace at last.
Yes, I destroyed all the totems. How do we dispel the magic on the locket?
Drop the locket into the flame. My grip on the Mundus is weak at best, but I managed to conjure this fire while you were away. It should burn away any arcane energies still clinging to the necklace. Once those magics dissipate, Aetherius awaits.
See here, some aspects of Honoria's remains are tied to this locket. Will it burn her as well?
She knows what breaking the curse requires. Whatever happens, I trust she's prepared. Place the locket in the flame, my friend.
Goodbye.
Please.
All right.
Thank the eight. It worked.
Honoria, is it really you?
All right. Summoned her some.
Katina chooses her allies well. That's my clever girl. Finally, our spirits can rest. Finally.
What happens now?
Now, I try to reconcile with the man I betrayed. I will try to contact Katina one last time before we drift to Aetherius. But if I can't, tell her I love her. More than anything. I'm sorry I caused her such distress.
What should I tell her about Jano?
Tell her the truth. Her father wanted to save everyone despite the risks. I wanted to keep her safe. Jano and I both made mistakes. Pride and stubbornness. Cowardice and heartache. But now, we can make things right. We can find peace.
If we broke the curse, why do all these undead remain?
Flesh always proves sluggish and stubborn. These corpses may wander these halls for a while longer, but I assure you, their souls are free of the curse and will find their way to Aetherius very soon.
Fair enough. I'll tell Katina what I witnessed. All right.
I'm sorry I left you when you needed me, my love. It was cowardly. But there's something I must tell you. The reason I fled.
What possible reason could you have? We could have saved these people, Honoria. Why? Why did you leave me?
Come with me, Jano. Let me show you before we fade away.
All right. Let's go outside and see what happens. All right. Looks like we got to fight a few more. Oh god, way over here.
We're dangerous, huh?
You know what? We're gonna do something right here. We're gonna pull her out. See how this goes. Because I'm just getting
Where will our adventures take us today?
All right. See how this goes, because she is. I don't know. The magic is just getting a little annoying. Doesn't work well when you're too magic. Maybe if I was playing a tank, it would work better. All right, there she is.
Thank the eight. You're back. What did you discover? Is my mother's soul at rest?
Yes, your mother found relief. The dream should stop. She told me to tell you she loves you.
What a relief. On both counts. Did you discover the cause of her distress? What troubled her?
A man named Jano Envale needed your mother's help casting a spell. She left before the spell, and the spell failed.
And that spell became a curse. The curse that's afflicted the Academy these 20 years. Of course. But I don't understand. Why would Mother leave this man in his hour of need? The woman I knew would never abandon a friend.
She feared what the spell would do to you. You rested in her womb at the time. Jano was your father.
My father? But how? I'll need some time to process all this. I can't believe she bore the weight of this all these years. In any event, thank you for helping her. I hope the two of them find a way to reconcile in Aetherius. Her and my father.
Glad I could be of service.
I should really get some sleep, but with all that's happened, I don't know how I could manage it. Secrets from my mother's past, a father I never knew. It's a lot to take in. In any event, thank you so much for all your efforts. 8 bless you.
Alright, looks like we get the Forsaken Citadel armor, which is a part of the Citadel Defenders set. A set here you can collect in the Southern Elsewhere, and 325 gold. Oh, more to it.
Who is this?
This is your daughter, Jano. Katina. This is why I The ritual posed too high a risk for an unborn child. I tried to tell you so many times, but you were so busy and I was a coward.
Katina. I had no idea. She has your eyes, Honoria.
And your stubbornness, my love. Which is why I knew she would find a way to help us. I should have told you. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for showing her to me. I only wish I had more time.
All right, there we go. We've completed the Forsaken Citadel, not the Black Citadel. That's another game. We've completed the Forsaken Citadel, and we've reunited two lovers of long gone, and we saved a sleepy girl's sleep. Solved the mystery. We've done it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.